As with any project, now I am nervous.
Same.
Loser.
Hi everyone, we're the Emperor Smile podcast, here to brighten your day. I am Amy, aka Wi-Fi Daily on Twitter.
I'm Cali. I'm dailyjiangcheng on Twitter.
And I'm Ruki, Bluetooth Daily on Twitter.
Welcome to the podcast. This is our very first episode. We're trying it out because we had a lot of fun doing that one game that some of you may or may not have seen.
We did a voice guessing game, and we had a lot of fun with it, and we laughed a lot, so we thought it'd be fun to do some more stuff together.
This is our first time doing anything like this, so please bear with us. Don't judge us too harshly. We're trying our goddamn best.
It's all for fun, being good fun, and hopefully to make you smile a little.
Hopefully. So the first topic we're going to get into is actually the fact that it's exactly been a month since we started our daily vlogs. How are we all feeling about that?
I really can't believe it's only been a month. It feels like it's been ages already.
It feels like I've been on this. It feels like I've been on Daily Junction for like 5 years already.
We've seen the drama. We've seen the happiness. We've had inside jokes already. We're already
That's
there.
true.
We're already a part of the sorority.
It's only been a month.
We're frat boys now.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh gosh.
We're
Why did
e-boys.
you have me? Stop.
I'm really glad about how this turned out, though, honestly, because I did these kind of positivity blogs in my last fandom, and it was a lot of fun for me, so the fact that I could, bring it over to this fandom, too, it's been a lot of fun, and having you guys join me has been, an honor.
Yeah, you and me have history in terms of running positivity blogs in the last fandom, yeah?
Yeah. And also, did you ever join that stuff, Ruki, on, Tumblr?
I did, but not for that specific fandom, but for another one.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
think that it only lasted like a week.
Well, it's
But
a lot
then
more
this
fun.
time it's been a month. So.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun doing it together. It's it feels like so long, but at the same time so short too. I don't know. It's
What
one
were
of
your
those-
first thoughts when you started out the positivity blogs? What were you expecting it to be versus how it actually happened?
I didn't actually expect so much interaction from the RP community, and I'm really glad about that. Everyone's been so nice and welcoming. It's been so much fun just talking to people and just getting to know them inside and outside of character.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. I thought it would just be me posting positive thoughts and just kind of throwing them out into the ether for people. But it's been a lot more well received than I thought it would be.
It's the same here for most of my part. I was mostly just expecting for Daily Junction just to be kind of by himself, just posting positivity from time to time, maybe get some interactions. I wasn't expecting this kind of feedback, and I'm glad for it. It's been a lot of fun running Junction and having people interact with us, and it's been forward to checking to see what's new on the blog.
Yeah, I got 15 people to hug you that one time, didn't I?
You really did. You didn't even have to say anything. All I said was I was gonna go into hiding, and everyone was just like, "No!"
I posted one thing, and everyone was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it!"
They all attacked at once. It was scary. My notices were blowing up, and I didn't know how to feel about it.
I just watched that situation from the background.
Lon John just watching
Thanks,
fucking
Lon
Jung Chun get mobbed by people for hugs.
Yeah, I didn't expect to actually interact with the RP community that much. I thought I was only just going to be posting the tweets, not even replying to anyone. But then
The most interaction you were expecting was from Amy in terms of you guys just being Wang Xian, yeah?
basically,
Made me happy that I could go into it with my best friend, though. Is a lot more comforting that way, too.
that's
And what the
true.
fuck am I, chopped liver?
My best friends, Jesus.
Joking.
I'm glad both of you
and
came in, too.
and also because on my main Twitter, I wasn't really able to interact with other Model Sushi fans. But then after creating the daily positive Twitter thing, I was able to make more friends. That sounds so cheesy.
No, but it's good. Lan John, you're finally able to make friends.
because I don't post art like you guys do, so it's like,
But you have beautiful writing, and you should post more of it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and people really seem to really like the breathing exercises too.
yeah, that's true.
Before I turn this into a lunge on love podcast, want to switch on topics?
Okay, so the next topic we have on hand is the holidays, or more specifically, Halloween. How was your guys' Halloween?
When I went into class, my professor came in like, I guess I would just call it like a onesie, a black onesie that had like a skeleton print out on it.
Mhm.
And I think like one or two other people in my class also dressed up. And so my professor was like, wow, you guys have no spirit. The rest of you who aren't wearing costumes, you're trashed.
Damn.
Well.
I mean, to be
there was
fair,
that.
a lot of grown-ups nowadays don't dress up unless it's going to a party because they feel like it's embarrassing or they're too old for it. And it's just like, screw that. Have fun. Do what you want. Even if you're home by yourself, dress up. It's Halloween. No one fucking cares.
Oh yeah, it was Wei Ying's birthday too.
So
Yeah,
happy,
That's the holiday.
so happy past birthday for Wei Ying.
I
He's
drew
our
so
special
much
boy.
for him. There's so much good art.
It was like a feast of Wei Ying.
Wei Ying, I'm in love with you. I'm pronouncing that on on the first episode. Everyone needs to know where I stand.
We all love Wei Ying. No exceptions.
No exceptions.
Too true.
Even I love Wei Ying, and I am Wei Ying.
Sometimes you just gotta love yourself, bro.
That's the truest moral of the story.
So our next topic is Thanksgiving, or rather giving thanks.
It's November and the main holiday that
Wait,
everyone
it's
focuses
No
on.
Nut November.
It's Thanksgiving, I guess that.
I mean, I mean,
That means I don't expect to see any horny bullshit on my TL. Understand? I'm talking about you, Twitter.
I don't think
No Nut November.
you can't restrain anyone.
I can fucking try.
Good luck.
No,
Well-
but it's the month of Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I mean, you could celebrate No Nut November too, I guess.
Who the fuck would celebrate No Nut November? Hell yeah!
I don't have an answer for
where
you.
I can't nut.
Anyway, let's talk about Thanksgiving a little bit.
It's not really the most.
It's not the best holiday.
yeah, it's really
considering
not.
its history, but it does have a nice meaning to it in terms of giving thanks to what you have to the people who in your life, and just being thankful for just everything.
Yeah, I think that's just like a really nice sentiment to take a moment to give thanks to the people who matter to you and to the people who have done something nice for you in your life. And I thought that would be a nice kind of sentiment to bring throughout the entire month for us.
Yep.
Do you guys have like traditions or usual plans you do for Thanksgiving?
We used to get like a turkey, like the normal tradition, but I think these days we've defaulted to getting like tinier birds to consume.
Sometimes, if we're really in the mood for like board games, like we'll play. I can't even remember, but I remember one being Monopoly.
Ooh, tear the family apart.
Hell yeah! on the day of thanks.
In my case, it's just like a big meal. That's it.
Y'all ever do Black Friday?
I wouldn't dare to risk physical encounters on Black Friday.
You don't dare to risk physical encounters even at school.
Like
This is very true.
Like working in fast food on a Black Friday was scary enough. I don't need to work retail. Everyone was crazy about their goddamn donuts. Speaking of Thanksgiving, I remember last year, back when I was working in my past fast food job, which I'm not gonna say the name of, but its initials are DD.
You just give it out. You just put it out there.
Yeah, for people who get
And its logo is orange and pink.
it's lesbian.
There's like no point in like censoring that.
I'm not gonna say the name in case they. I don't know. You never know. Fuck. I just want people to have context, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You could have just said coffee shop or donut shop.
Motherfucker.
You want to redo that?
No. Alright, fine. If you're gonna fucking flame me for it, cut that bit out. Last year, I worked at a coffee shop, alright?
Okay.
And I remember, I was working on Thanksgiving, but I was being let out early. And I remember before I left, a huge group of people came in, and they just started having Thanksgiving in the little lobby.
That's buck wild.
It was just a huge group of people, and before I clocked out, I looked at my coworker, and I'm just like, are you gonna be okay handling all these people? And he's just like, I'm gonna try my dilly damn best.
We asked the audience, you guys, our followers on Twitter, for some questions, and this is our selected topic for the week. Anon asked
More like
us.
we only got one.
Topic for the week.
Can't let people know. Anon asks, what, in your opinions, is the funniest line in all of the Modazushi novels? It was MXTX, but only one of us has read all of it. So for this, I kind of compiled a couple of the funniest lines in my opinion, and I thought we could just go through them, review the scenes, and see which one we think is the actual funniest.
I sure hope you added the scene where Long One-G started biting Wei Ying like a goddamn dog.
I did not.
Goddamn cow. Like in a cave, it's like life or death, and you just decide to bite your homeboy, hey? Because he's pissing you off.
Sometimes you just gotta gaily bite your homeboy, you know?
Sometimes you just gotta bite him and then apologize after biting him.
I think.
Well, no, not even apologizing. He said thank you. You ever just bite your homie and then thank him?
This was actually what I thought was one of the funniest things. It's a scene from chapter 24 when Jiangcheng finds out Wei Wuxian is Wei Wuxian.
Oh, you mean where he pours himself a cup of tea?
And he pours himself a cup of tea only to just smash it on the floor just to intimidate him.
I mean, it's a power move.
It's like, Jiangcheng, please, what are you doing? And then he says, don't you have anything to say to me? I just still can't believe it.
He's just pours himself a drink, holds it for 5 seconds, just don't you have anything to say to me?
It was equally as good in the live drama too.
Didn't he smash it in his hand though? And that isn't big dick.
Yeah, he did. He just kind of exploded it.
It's kind of hot.
The next scene that I had was from chapter 25. It was the chapter right after when Lan Wonji found Wei Wuxian again, and he says, I only left for a few hours.
Oh yeah, and he, in the span of a few hours, he confronted Jiangcheng, and Jiangcheng was so you are Wei Wuxian, and then he took the curse from Jinling, and he just comes back to this, and he's like, what the fuck?
He's just what the fuck? He just can't even find anything else to say. And he's just I can't take my eyes off of you.
This is the true meaning of Lan Wonji not taking his eyes off of Wei Ying.
He can't. He literally can't, or else Wei Ying's gonna get into trouble. The next one that I wrote down was from chapter 44. It's Jinyi and his chicken wing. Or rather, Sejui stuffing it back into Jingi's mouth.
You just see Lan Wonji come back with Wei Wuxian's wrist tied, and they're just what the hell are you doing to Senior Mo? And it's oh, this is definitely a good tactic for getting fierce corpses. And
Jinyi was just trying to correct him. He was like, wait, you can't do that, our sex forehead ribbon. And for some reason,
no, Senior Mo was definitely right, you should just let him be.
For some reason, Sejui was just I gotta cover for them. Just eat your chicken wing.
I like that they had that for all adapters.
Stuff that chicken wing. I can't wait until the Donghua adaptation does that.
I can't fucking wait.
I need to see animated Jingi with his chicken wing. I should have probably stated, if you're not done with the novel, all these quotes go throughout the novel, so there's a little bit of spoilers, but it's only
I imagine at this point, most of everyone that is interacting with us has read the novel, so I don't think we need to worry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's a good fair warning.
Yeah.
True.
The next one I had was
A fair late warning.
it's a late warning, but I mean 44 isn't that deep into the novel. It is like
That's true.
halfway, but the next one I had was from chapter 68. Lan Sijui saying, "Yes, I knew it. I knew that. Senior, you really are broke." Sujui has such faith in him, but at the same time, none at all.
I knew you would come, and I knew you wouldn't do this specifically just because you're broke.
It's calling back to the rich Guga and poor Guga.
It's deep down, he already knew that this bitch is poor as hell.
My bias for Sujui is appearing here.
I mean, who doesn't have a bias?
The next line I had, and this was also Cali's suggestion, was chapter 93, Drunk Long Wonji.
Oh yeah,
when he
we're like Long Wonji
Yeah.
gifts Wei Wuxian his for you, and Wei Wuxian's just like I guess, thanks, I guess I'm rich now, and Long Wonji gets mad at this and he takes it back because he's just like, if Wei Ying is suddenly rich, he doesn't need me anymore. I can't have that.
he just shouts no, and Wei Wuxian's like, no what?
No, what? You gave me this. He's like, no.
And also from chapter 93, which was one of my favorites, was Lan Wenji's one-line chicken.
It's for you. It's all for you.
For
I got
you.
you the fattest one.
If we were just to pick one single line of dialogue, I think Lan Wenji out of context saying chicken is very good. And the last one that I picked out for this segment was from chapter 112, by the end, where Lan Wenji calls Wei Wuxian Wei Yundao. Extremely petty on Lan Wenji's part.
He just
Seriously.
chugs that vinegar like there's no goddamn tomorrow.
What about that one line where, like, after Sujui realizes that Wei Ying, like, took care of him when he was little, and he was saying that one line about what Wei Ying taught him?
Oh yeah, you told
taught
me how to hide porn.
You taught me how to hide porn, and you taught me how to look up a lady's skirt, and he's just like, no, I taught you no such thing.
Out of all these lines that we have picked out, what do you think is the funniest? I have my choices, but I want to hear yours.
That's rough. Because they're all collectively funny.
They're all good.
That's true. I think for me it's like a tie between two.
Which ones?
The I only left for a few hours, and then also the I knew that, senior, you really are very broke.
For me, I also really like I only left for a few hours and Jiangcheng breaking the teacup.
for me, it's the thanks, I'm rich now, and Jiangcheng smashed the cup. Like, do you have anything to say to me, bitch? I'm like, you.
So I guess out of those three votes, the chapter 24 and 25, where Jiangcheng breaks the teacup and I only left for a few hours, are the funniest ones.
They're masterpieces.
They
like,
are.
They really are, though.
But if y'all want to like send us more funny lines, always open for this. Always open for a laugh.
Just send more
Yes.
prompts, and then we can just decipher from there.
On that note, yeah, please, if you liked this episode and if you made it this far, please do send us some more prompts to talk about, and we hope to keep up this sort of podcast. Thank you guys for listening to us. This
Thank
was a
you.
very experimental first episode, but we do hope you enjoyed the Emperor Smile podcast.
Yeah, send us more questions, and then this podcast can go on longer, and we can talk more about it, and maybe we can plan more stuff too.
In order to close out the podcast, we wanted to end with a positive note. Ruki, take it away. I gave you a cue and everything. Why are you whining?
I don't know which quote is good to.
You had one job.
Oh no, and the wise words of Ron Juan. Eat the spaghetti to forgetting you regretty.
Maybe that's it. That's it. That's how we're ending the podcast.
Yep.
This was Emperor Smile. This is Wi-Fi Daily, aka Amie, signing out.
This is Cali, dailyjiangcheng, signing out.
This is Ruki, Bluetooth Daily. We had one job but failed to do it.
God damn it,
It's
Long
okay.
Wonji. You had one job, Long Wonji. One job!
Hooray! Bye, guys!
Bye.
Bye.